Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about how stress affects your digestion. And at the end of it, I'm going to give you 2 tips actually that I use to eliminate stress, and it doesn't relate to yoga or exercise. And I promise you probably have never heard these before. My name is Jared Toy. I'm owner, founder of Jared's Probiotics, Jared's Pro Pops, Jared's Kombucha. It's kind of an all-around digestion dude. Love talking about digestion, how it affects our health, probiotics, and what you can do to become better emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, all through better digestion of the gut. You know, we're talking about stress, of course, and I'm sitting outside. I just had some lunch. I'm sitting out in front of a tree. So I'm trying to do what I can to affect digestion, what I just finished eating. You know, when we talk about stress, most people don't really know how it correlates to bad digestion. Let me know below, you know, by liking it or just making a comment. What do you think affects your digestion more? Your head, your digestion, or do you think that it affects both the same? Just comment below and let me know what you think. When we talk about stress, there are many things that kind of give an underlying meaning to the importance of stress. You've heard about he choked under pressure, or that was a gut-wrenching decision, or maybe that you have butterflies in your stomach, or the gut instinct. The reason that those are out there is because they knew long time ago that the epicenter of your health, mental and otherwise, is found in your gut. Digestion itself it's controlled by what's called the enteric nervous system. And there are hundreds of millions of nerve centers that always can constantly communicate with your brain. The brain and the gut are actually made of the same type of tissue. And what happens is your immune system is built up, most of it is in your gut. And your brain is always asking, your immune system is always asking your gut, are you okay? But basically your immune system is always asking your gut, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you under stress? Are you feeling okay? It's like that Verizon commercial, you know, where he said, can you hear me now? And it's always constantly do that. And any little blip that your immune system sends back to the brain that it is under stress, it creates a negative response. And it kind of got me to thinking about stress. You know, it was like a book, Why Zebras Don't Have Ulcers, and it was about stress. You know, when you have a little bit of stress in your body, it sends out a negative reaction in your body, and it basically creates cortisol, it creates adrenaline, it creates a whole host of things, and really that what's called that fight or flight syndrome. I'm sure you guys have heard that. And so when that fight or flight syndrome kicks in, what happens is your brain stops to shut off the blood flow to the digestion or your gut, decreases the secretions for digestion. It's not really even caring about digestion, it's caring about surviving and living and making sure everything is okay. So that fight or flight, the last thing that it wants to do is digest foods. So when you are constantly under stress and your body's under that significant amount of stress, it's not worried about digestion. So what happens, digestion falls by the wayside and it really causes a whole lot of problems. Also, when you get stressed, it creates a little bit of inflammation in your body. And that inflammation, that continuous flow of inflammation, causes problems not only in your gut but all over your body. And so that constant stress affects digestion first, but then that parlays and builds on the rest of your body. So take care of that. When you get under stress, you talk about that lump in your throat. That's really your esophagus that's kind of in spasms, and that's affected again by digestion. If you get nervous or you get scared, you know, there are people that go to the bathroom quite a bit, you know, they have diarrhea or constipation, their stomach hurts. Again, those are all gut related because of stress. Very important that you learn how to control stress. And the way that I do that, it's not focus on better diet. I could say focus on doing yoga. But the 2 things that I do that I think is absolutely phenomenal are talking. What I did is when I was having stress, I would walk and talk. As I would talk to myself. I wouldn't talk to anybody. I would just talk to myself, put these headphones in, and I would just walk constantly, and I would talk about the problems that I was having. That way people wouldn't think I was crazy. Of course I am crazy anyway. It made me feel better. And I would talk sometimes for 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And what I found is at the end of that walk, that I would feel much better. Again, because I was able to get out the stress that I was having. So that's the first way to do that. The second way, what I did is I ate by candlelight. And it works, folks. If you are by yourself, if you have your family, try eating by candlelight. And you would be amazed at the amount of enjoyment that you can get when having foods and digestion of foods, and it makes things much easier for you. So I hope you guys got some good tips out of that, learned a little bit about the digestion, learned a little bit about stress, and some of the tools that I use to help you improve your digestion. You know, if you like or comment, I randomly send out, free stuff to people that do comment. So comment below, tell me what you like, what you didn't like. I look forward to talking with you guys. If you have any, messages, make sure you do that. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace out. Take care.
you.